Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Janie. I do videos on squishmallows, squishables, Build-A-Bear, Loungefly, Sanrio. Basically anything that I think is cute is going on this channel. I want to talk about squishmallow burnout. I'm at a point where I don't know what happened, but I just don't find it as fulfilling to buy so many stuffed animals, and it could very well be the fact that I'm running out of space. I've talked about that in a recent video where I showed you my little squishmallow living room and the lack of space, my issues with it. I am going to buy my furniture piece probably in April, just because there's a lot going on at the end of this month and in March, and that should help alleviate some of it. But I just have too many squishmallows and it's kind of not fun to hunt them anymore. But before I get into all that, I do want to show you my most recent squishmallows. I have two Easter ones from two different collections. My friend Ellie helped me get one of these, and I have dropped the ball with trying to hunt for some of the Easter squishmallows. I've just been, like I said, no desire to really go and hunt. It's so hard to do it in New York City, and I just stopped checking my local Walgreens. And even though Easter's not here yet, a lot of times these collections sell out really quickly, or what's left are the ones that I'm just not interested in. So I really want the Target cow from the Easter collection. I'm pretty darn sure that that is gone at all my local Targets, and I just haven't had the energy to go and try to find it. But I'm going to elaborate more on that after I show you the two that I picked up. So the first one is the little Toy Story alien dressed as an Easter egg. I'm a sucker for Easter, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a very religious person anymore, but I do really like the peeps and the little chickens and like the aesthetic of Easter. I know that's not what Easter's about, I get it, but I'm a fan of like the chocolate eggs and the candy and the peeps and all this stuff. So when I saw this, I had to get it. I absolutely love Toy Story. My husband really loves Toy Story, and I think the alien's very cute. And generally, I don't always get the Disney variations of Squishmallow, especially if they're people or princesses, because I think they look funny. But this one was just really cute. I got this at a Walgreens by my friend Ellie's house. And unfortunately, a lot of Walgreens in my area, at least in Queens, are closing down. So that one's closing down, and the one by my house is closing down. And that's where I would get the majority of my Squishmallow, because it would be very untouched and they would be fully stocked for the most part. And I'm really sad because I didn't realize it till now. It's closing in like less than a week, so I don't even know where I'm gonna get my Squishmallow now. Now it's gonna make it 10 times harder. But look at this cutie pie. So it's like a nice purple, and it has some egg decorations here and in the back, and it has the bunny ears. Oh, it's dressed as a bunny. What did I say? It dressed as an egg? Well, there's eggs on it, but it's a bunny. The one that Ellie got me was a cow. Such a cutie pie. I have something similar to this. Like, I have a bunch that are similar to this. This is Balana. I have Balana with a bandana. I have Balana with the devil horns. I have a lot of them, but it's just so cute. Like, I just love the little flower detailing. And I'm actually really happy I got this. One cow is good enough for me, actually. I should be very grateful because I know I keep talking about the one that I missed. But I'm happy to have this cow, and I have to remind myself that at this point, I do have a decent number of cows. I might not have them all, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, she picked this up for me at her local Walgreens. And look at the tail. It's so cute. I can't. It's like the perfect size. Alright, so now that we talked about my two recent Squishmallows, that's all I have. I haven't even bought the Build-A-Bear Easter collection, which I talked about on Monday. We went through it together, and I showed you the ones that I do want. I was near a Build-A-Bear kiosk yesterday, and it was just too busy. Like, the mall on a Sunday, never again am I doing that. But I just haven't had the desire. It's almost like an exhaustion when I think about it. I'm like, oh, I just really don't want to have to go through it. I want to have to spend that money. My room, like I said, is overflowing, and when I really think about it, even if I get that furniture piece that I was looking for that I talked about in that video about moving, that's still not going to help really alleviate the problem as much as I would like. I just have too many Squishmallow, and unfortunately, it's not just Squishmallow, it's also Build-A-Bears, and it's also Squishables, and it's also random little ones that I get on, like this chicken right here that is not from any of those brands, but it's just like a little indie plushie. It sucks. Like, I really wish that I had more space, and I feel like if I was still in my old bedroom, I moved last year. It's almost been a year since I moved. If I was still in that, it was a master bedroom, I probably would have been able to do it. I can have full-length bookcases and just stuff them in there, and I would have been fine. But the fact that I have such limited space here, when I agreed to have this room at my mom's house, because I'm at my mom's house, originally the room that I'm in, first of all, is tiny as heck. But I do manage to get a twin-size bed in here, a dresser, a computer, a TV stand, and a makeup whatever the heck, and my studio lights are here, so it fits what I need technically. But I would love to get rid of that TV. I would love to get rid of the bed because I want this to be my filming space. Like, I live with my husband technically, which I mentioned, that's on my vlog channel if that confuses you. I wish the room that I'm in right now could be just about displaying, like just about filming. I wanted this to be my filming room, and instead I got convinced to add a bed. And I get it, because like, where am I going to sleep without the bed when I'm here? I don't know. I don't really care, but I want a bigger space, and it sucks. But at the same time, I'm also happy because remember I talked about having loud neighbors above me and how that really impacted my filming, my editing, my reading. Like, now this year I'm reading so much more than I have in the past 10 years because of the fact that I live in a better place where I'm not drowning in a bunch of noise. I realize I'm very noise sensitive. Like, I have issues lately with being overwhelmed when I'm doing a task and there's just a lot of noise with me. I don't know, that's a recent development. So some good things have come of it where I can film at any time. It is currently noon that I'm filming this video. In my old house, I wouldn't have been able to do it because of my loud neighbors. So in some aspects, I am very grateful to be living here, but in others, I'm not. And that has been impacting how I feel about content creation. And I'm thinking of adding more hair care and skincare reviews and videos like I used to do. My channel was never about plushies up until this time last year. Once I changed to that niche is when I had massive growth. And I feel like people only now want to watch me for the plushie videos, but it's not sustainable. And I'm always like, you know, I'm gonna just upload whatever I want. I'm just gonna throw it up on the internet, and whatever happens happens. But there's something about the YouTube algorithm, and there's like many videos explaining it, but there's something where it just like affects, like if your video does not do well within that first hour. So let's say I'm going to upload a hair care video, which I am very, very soon. If it doesn't perform well within that first hour, YouTube will no longer push it out. And I know that doesn't make sense. I know that can be confusing, but there's a lot of logistics that go on behind the scenes with how the YouTube algorithm works and how it picks up videos. So if my video does well within the first hour, and by well, for my standard, for my channel being as small as it is, would be like 100 views within the first hour, then I know that video is going to succeed. I've seen that happen with just a couple of videos that have gone viral for me. The turning red one, my baby Yoda, before we knew Grogu, whatever, that one did really well. That's what helped me get monetized on this channel, because I had lost my monetization because of my MCN. It's a whole thing. But those videos performed well within the first hour, and they got pushed forward to other people. Sometimes I'll do a squishable video and it will reach 20 views within the first hour, because YouTube, even if you're subscribed to a channel, YouTube is not always sending your video to every single subscriber. That's why post notification, the bells are so important, because that can alert. But even then, there's evidence to show that it doesn't still get sent to every single person. Like, sometimes people be like, oh, I didn't even know you make videos, or oh, I don't see them on my subscription box. Or sometimes I subscribe to bigger YouTubers and I don't see their stuff on my thing. So that's why niches are important. But when you do a niche and you niche down too hard, then you can become very unhappy with it. And that's kind of where I'm at, where I do love stuffed animals, and I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say that I'm never gonna buy stuffed animals again, because I know that's a lie. Because I'm probably gonna buy 2 right now, because there's like these indie, like self-made plushies that are coming out that are so cute, so I have to get them. But it is going to be considerably less. Like, there is going to be considerably less videos like that, because I want to be able to do more things. I want to talk about other things, and unfortunately I know that's going to be reflected in my views, and that can affect my revenue. Luckily, YouTube is not my full-time job. My ideal lifestyle would never be to do YouTube full-time, but I would love to have enough income coming from YouTube where I can go down to a part-time job at my job. I love my job. My job drives me crazy sometimes, and I feel like everyone in my job hates it, and everyone in my job is leaving it, but I generally find it pretty good, except for Saturdays. Saturday is the only day of the week that I work where I feel like drowning in a sea of people that I don't like, as in guests, not as in my coworkers. But it makes me happy and it keeps me active, and I really like that. So, you know, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years, and sometimes I don't like to mention that, because it's like, in those 10 years, you only managed to attain 5,000 subscribers. I mean, I'm still proud of it. Like, I'm still proud of what I've done, but if we're gonna compare, which one shouldn't compare, because comparison is the thief of joy, but if you're gonna compare, obviously, that is not where it should be. If we're thinking of the trajectory of a typical YouTube channel, it shouldn't be that, but it is, because I focused so much on my early years on makeup, and that was not the right niche. Makeup as a whole is just super oversaturated, and now people don't really care. People go to short form content for makeup. Basically what this video is about is warning you that things are going to change. I am gonna be back to doing more hair care videos, more skincare videos, whatever I want, like whatever ends up being the thing. I'm not gonna do child free. I still want to stick to a book channel. I still want to do child free by choice on my Bunny Dreams channel. Like those distinctions will still be there because I feel like those are necessary. But on this channel, anything cute, that's what we're gonna go with. And if that means hair care, then that's what's gonna be. If that means skincare, then that's what's happening. I'm not gonna just solely be a plushie channel. I wish I could be. I wish that was sustainable for my budget, but at the end of the day, it's not. I get paid. I probably made like $1,000 total off of my YouTube channel in 1 year, because I get paid like 150 per month depending on how my videos perform, and it is what it is. There's like nothing I can do about it. I'm still grateful for everyone here. I don't want you to think that I'm not. It's been such a wonderful journey, and I really love the plushies. I just don't have room, and maybe one day I'll finally be able to move with my husband and we'll get a nice house for ourselves, and that'll be wonderful. But until then, this is what it is. This is a reality situation, but I love you guys. You're the best. Thank you so much. If you ever give my video a like, if you ever watch my video to the end, if you ever retweet my video on Twitter, really appreciate it. If you ever repost it on Instagram, I really appreciate it. Those little things help so much when it comes to trying to beat the YouTube algorithm. That type of engagement is priceless. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you very soon with another video. It just might not be plushies. Until next time, bye.